Yo, reacting to Dunkey's newest video, dunkview of Tekken 2. Let's get straight into it. We're so early. Sorry, I'm not on camera. We're so early, it's only in 480p. We might have to come back to this later. Anyway, no.
After Heihachi was defeated in the first Tekken tournament, his rivals threw him off of a cliff.
Oh, yes.
They should have found a bigger cliff.
Tekken 2.
The craziest thing about Tekken 2 is that it was developed in 1 year. This is one of those sequels that makes the original game look like a prototype, vastly improving in every direction.
Really?
The human character
in 1 year?
Like people, and the bear character looks like a bear instead of whatever this animal is. Although he still looks like a beaver at the character selection. Most importantly, Tekken 2 was the game to set the template for how the series would continue to evolve, boasting double the amount of moves and combos of the original game. A number which far surpassed competitors like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, but was still dwarfed by its main inspiration, Virtua Fighter 2. However, Namco wasn't simply trying to replicate Sega's success on the PlayStation. They were going to war with Virtua Fighter. On paper, Suzuki's series had more strategic depth, but in practice, Tekken ends up being the deeper game, and that series had more
Looks like that guy from that pirate anime. Is it One Piece? The jacket? And now looking at the jacket, it kind of looks like Mighty McFly.
But in practice, Tekken ends up being the deeper game, and that's because people can actually execute the moves in Tekken. Everything about Tekken was more intuitive and user-friendly. Inputs were easier. Combos had more lenient timing.
I just button mash, man. I can't.
Obvious. Even Tekken's AI played more fair. Where Virtua Fighter's AI was running 12 different scams on the player, Tekken was only running 3. Tekken 2 was also where the developers started cranking up the coolness factor. Virtua Fighter was very reserved, very classy. It was more like, shall we duel? Tekken said, let's have a boxing dinosaur fight that for $1 trillion bill. You have not experienced the true battles of life until you have fought King in a dark church.
Is that a kangaroo?
Beaming down through the stained glass windows, and this song comes on. Even by Tekken standards, this soundtrack is phenomenal. It gets you hyped up, but it plays it cool. It's high energy, but not high volume. Paul's theme comes in with these horns going over the stand-up bass, and then Herbie Hancock comes in on the theremin or some shit.
Jazz.
Law's theme going
jazz,
way down to those low notes.
Nice.
Then you got a dude playing.
Wait, did he just hump him to death?
Then you got a dude playing piano in the club.
Did you say Hobbit?
Story-wise, there's some interesting stuff.
Kind of Yakuza vibe, that one.
Drives a school bus out to a forest so that she can play with a chipmunk. Wang's ending teases the character Jinpachi, who wouldn't appear until Tekken 5. King is staring at a video of real people, and then all the little kids come out to play with King, and he goes, yay! Unfortunately, the orphanage is running out of money, and King has turned to heavy drinking. The coolest thing to me is how the main characters swap roles. This time, Heihachi is the protagonist, and Kazuya is the final boss. During the final battle, Heihachi jumps in front of a laser beam to save Kazuya's life.
What?
Kazuya's stunned. Then he smiles, and he grabs Heihachi and uses him to block laser beams from the devil.
Wow! What?
Because of this, Heihachi throws Kazuya into an active volcano because he threw him off of a cliff. Because he threw him off of a cliff when he was only 5 years old.
I see.
Ultimately, Tekken 2 is a story of fathers and sons. Looking back, all of these years later, we see the series in its infancy, full of promise and creativity, with greater things still yet to come.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very good video. This reaction is suggested to you by YouTube. Very unexpected indeed, but something that is expected is this reaction up here, which is the newest reaction that you could probably watch. If you want to stay tuned to what we're reacting to, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. For your own sake, your own sake. I will see you in the next video. Latest.